Since Chrisean Jr. medical condition became exposed, Junior painful mother was recently exposed, therefore it appears that authorities will soon be investigating Chrisean Rock. It seems that Chrisean Rock has been keeping her baby condition hidden from the world for a while due to fetal alcohol syndrome. If Chrisean had been more responsible and avoided wasting all of her pregnancy-related time drinking and doing nose candy, her condition would have been entirely avoidable. The crazy thing is that despite Blue's attempts to warn us about Chrisean's possible damage to Chrisean Jr. health and her bad habits, most people simply believed he was being a bitter baby daddy. Now, if you've been the last several days on social media, you've probably seen Chrisean Rock becoming popular for the wrong reasons. On the girl's face, she decided to have a large tattoo of blueface mugshots by going on Instagram Live and basically telling everyone to stop telling her how to live. She attempted to justify the tattoo. However, people could not help but notice Chrisean Jr. crying uncontrollably in the background, even though she was occupied running her mouth on Instagram Live. It seems that the cry didn't sound normal added to the alarm. It really sounded as though he was in serious pain. Chrisean was more focused on defending her tattoo than she was on making sure her child was all right. Thus, she didn't even stop their lives to tend to the child. But that was just the start of the whole mess, as she was soon pulled for dirt by other individuals when she went on Instagram Live with Chrisean Jr. People began to wonder if the infant had fetal alcohol syndrome as soon as they realized how strange the baby's face looked. Some even looked up physical symptoms of the illness, which the infant appeared to have. A small head, small eye apertures, a low nasal bridge, a flat mid-face, and a thin upper lip are among the physical indicators. As soon as this information appeared online, a lot of people jumped on Chrisean's tail and began criticizing her, believing that her reckless behaviors were the direct cause of the illness. Remember that while Chrisean Rock was still extremely pregnant, she went to the club roughly every other night to drink, even though it was obvious that she was drinking alcohol. Many of her fans used to defend her by saying that she was just sipping water. She barely seemed to be sleeping at all, and she was even observed entering the club. Even an old Charleston White video from about the time Chrisean was being beaten up for drinking alcohol while pregnant was unearthed. He said in the video that because of her careless actions, her unborn child would have some kind of issue. Even more absurd is that Blueface attempted to alert us to Chrisean's potential harm to Junior by accusing her of using booze and know what. But, as I previously mentioned, not many people took him seriously since they believed he was just acting like a resentful baby daddy. I tried to keep it private and do the right thing. But this keeps happening, he added. You crack baby, leave me alone with that F. Shake your head. I had a baby with a crack baby. It's really my fault as well. Unable to cap. She prayed for this, so I tried to obtain that abortion, he continued. I have no regard for Chrisean emotions. She's acting as though there's no issue with my son's daily pain. You were upset that the truth was live, even though you had a baby on live. He further accused her of not putting the health of the unborn child first by delaying his surgery, so she could go out and party with her friends, as if that wasn't dirty enough. Chrisean didn't decide to send Junior to the hospital to receive the much-needed operation until Blueface decided to share the baby's condition on Twitter for everyone to see. Now, it was terrible that Chrisean shared it on social media in that manner, even though Blue was only attempting to coerce him into acting morally. She is a bad mother. Yes, she is unfit, he said. She has been delaying the operation and skipping appointments in order to be free to do as she pleases. I went to Baltimore under the impression that she was scheduled for surgery. Still, she was not present. And for that reason, she is being held accountable by many for his fetal alcohol syndrome. If Chrisean hadn't been so preoccupied with wanting to party, the disease would have been completely preventable. Her look took priority over her child's well-being. People were incensed at Chrisean's careless actions when they learned about them, and they criticized her harshly on social media. One such person posted, "The girl was drowning in gallon bottles of Hennessy her entire pregnancy, among other things. I'm really terrible for the child, and it's unbelievable that CPs hasn't stepped in because it defies logic to want Chrisean Jr. to be grown in a setting so toxic and unproductive. I truly feel horrible for Chrisean Jr. His lazy mama is the reason why he is the way he is. Wanna sip an entire bottle of Henny on live like she wasn't pregnant," added another commenter. Save that baby, please. I'd want to hear your opinions immediately. What are your thoughts on Chrisean Jr.'s illness being made public? And do you believe Chrisean is mostly to blame for it? Please share your opinions in the space provided below. And don't forget to follow this link to view this other extremely messy video.